Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast, your go-to source for all things agriculture. Each week, we bring you expert insights, market trends, and real stories from the field. Whether you're a seasoned producer or joining us for the first time, there is something here for you. So, grab a coffee and let's dive into the business of agriculture from the ground up. Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast. I am your host for today, Mandy Lyons, and with me is Cory Hoffman. Cory is our Sterling Feed Mill manager, and Cory is going to give us some updates on what we've got going in the world of feed. Cory, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. So I'm going to talk tub promo right now about the Smart-lic tubs. Our discounts for per ton right now, starting September 1 through the 30th of September, is $40 a ton off when you buy bulk. And then after that, it kind of goes down and ranges a little bit. In October, it goes to $32 a ton. And then ending it out and rounding it out goes to, in November, to $24 a ton. And that's pretty much every Smart-lic tub except for our horse-lic tubs. So, and then as we start to transition from the grass season into the dry lot season, and what I mean by dry lot season in the cattle industry is these guys are putting cows in dirt lots that there's no nutrition in. And so they're going to have to start supplementing these cattle just a little bit more. So you're going to have to, these guys are going to find these tubs that better fit their industry, better fit their program. And so you may not be selling, Farmer A over here may be buying something totally different than Farmer B. And so that's kind of what we're going to be fighting a little bit here for a while. The main one that's coming up right now for this area is weaning season. And a lot of people don't understand. There's kind of a little misconception about weaning calves. They think it's kind of like the easiest thing in the world. It's not. I mean, you got to do it at the right time of the year. Most people say, wait until the first cold cool down, and then that's when you kind of start. But the other big one for us is I highly recommend using the Smart-lic of AV4 with Altasoid 125 tub on these weaned calves. It's there, and it calms them down, and it keeps them from getting sick and snotty noses, and it's one of the best tubs we carry. Then as we kind of go in more transitioning after weaning season, we kind of start talking about cows going to winter stocks because a lot of guys utilize it around this area. It's cheap, but there's not a lot of protein. So a lot of these guys are going to use the high pro 40s, 250s, and that's going to be a real popular one in this area. And then you kind of go from there, from farmers that are corn stock guys to guys that are getting ready to start calving cows. That's the biggest one. Is we offer a tub that is called an NE30 with biomass. It is the cat's meow, and we recommend to use it 30 to 60 days before calving to give the cow's immune system a little extra boost, so it passes that boost onto that calf before it's born and after it's born, and it helps that calf out pretty quick. The other one I'd also like to throw out is that we carry a tub called a Mentrate 40. It is a comparable tub to the High Pro 40. However, the Mentrate tub is a pressed tub compared to a poured tub. And a poured tub is softer, and the cows will just devour it. The pressed tub is a little harder, and they have to work for it. And the main thing about that press tub is it's got what they call biuret in it, and it's a urea that helps break down stuff. And it's really, the guys around here are starting to catch on to it, and they really like it. Last but not least is the Icon tub. This one is really kind of a neat one. It's a 125 pound tub, and it's a multi-use tub. And when I say it's a multi-use tub is there's guys can use them in a high stress environment for cattle. When you're breaking cows for shows and all that stuff, you can use them. Also, it's been proven that you can use it on bulls for fertility. And so you can either use it before you go to grass and say, okay, I'll just take the bull and hope and pray, or the guys that use it for their production sales and and before they semen test their bulls. The other one that it's not very well known, but it's kind of been, people have said it, is it's been used as a calming agent for high-headed cattle. And what I mean by high-headed cattle are cattle that are just a little, they look at you a little goofy, and you wonder if they're going to take you. And some people say it really calms them. So, but all you got to do is hit us up, Jeff, me, any of the feed salesmen's, Hutch, and we can get you set up with the booking schedule. And it's a ton minimum, if I remember right, and we can get you scheduled, and we'll get them coming in. We'll get them in stock, and then we kind of start dispersing them after we get them in stock. So,
Great. Thanks for that, Cory.
not a problem.
And thank you for joining the Central Prairie Co-op podcast, where we talk all things ag from the ground up.